And that game against USC was special. I think we proved to the world that we are legit. We are national title contenders. The media thinks so. The coaches think so. As you can see by the top 25. There's still a few undefeated teams. There's Virginia Tech. There's another one down here. UNLV, and I think one more. No, maybe not. I'm not sure. But there you go. First in the country. And now we've got what's hopefully going to be a bit of an easier game, where we host Oregon State. 2 games left in the year. They're 1-6 in conference play. Before we do that, we'll do recruiting, but need some, not an off week, but a week with a bit less stress, hopefully, after 2 weeks in a row of really tough competition. And as we said last week, there's not much to do with recruiting. Oh yeah, Bettis went to LSU. So we're going to go for, and we got Savage. So the only person left on our board is Newcomb. We're going to offer him a scholarship, and we can add a hard sell, so we'll do that as well. Unfortunately, we can't schedule a visit with him because there's no weeks left, but that's okay. Let's go 10 and 15 like that, and hopefully we can get Frank Newcomb to come to Cal. That's all we need to do before the game starts, so let's get into it and maybe win 11 in a row. Who knows? We have 2 games of the week in a row, both in the afternoon. And now that Oregon State's coming to town, we got a night game. But that's okay. I feel like we haven't played a night game in a very long time, so it's going to be nice to do that. Our last home game of the season, the announcer just said Senior Day. Now, we've played Oregon State. I believe this is our 3rd time playing them in the Dynasty. We played them in the first week of Season 2, and we thought we were really good that year. Thought we had improved from the previous year. We played Oregon State. They dominated us in that game. We met them again last year in the college football playoff. I believe it was the game before the national championship, and we beat them. I don't know why Ojulari is considered like 16 catches, one, like that is not a good stat line. He hasn't been a good player. He made our game last week more difficult than it needed to be by dropping passes. But it is what it is, and we'll start this one with Junior Yang on the ground. And already you can tell the difference in ability between Oregon State and USC and Oregon. Big difference as we break off like a 14-yard run on first down. That was a mistake. I waited too long. Although there's a flag on the play, do you think that was roughing the passer? What was it? Defensive pass interference, really? I mean, we'll accept it. I don't know about that one. But okay, we'll take it. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line, and we'll get this back into the hands of Junior Yang, our Heisman candidate. And unfortunately, Oregon State's rush defense does not look very good, and that is tough for them. Junior Yang has been beat up this season. He's having some issues with wear and tear. We're going to try to limit his carries, but we don't want to affect his Heisman campaign. And our offensive line is just too good for Oregon State. I don't think that Max Davis is going to get a ton of passes in this one unless things start to change. But if we're still able to run it in this manner, then yeah, no need for a lot of passing. Let's try a halfback dive. Unfortunately, we only have... Wait, hold on. Why is Jerez Lacey in the game right now at halfback? I don't have a problem with it. I just want to make sure. Okay, Junior Yang is still first. He's just having some struggles with stamina and wear and tear. So, actually, Jerez Lacey, we're giving Sky Priestley a rest, and now Jerez Lacey is going to come in at halfback. It's his senior year. He's a fullback, gained nothing there. And for the first time in his career, he's going to come in as a halfback rather than a fullback. Priestley's back in the game. We're letting Junior Yang get a pretty long rest here, which I actually don't mind. I'm going to get it to Sky Priestley. Not able to get it off to him, and we'll have to kick a field goal, unfortunately. Luckily, we're like right in the middle of the field, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And, not as down the middle as I wanted it to be. Unfortunately, that opening drive only results in 3 points. When we do pass the ball, they get pressure on us very quickly. And our quick little options that we usually have, sort of in the middle of the field or towards the sideline, are not there. So that's something to keep in mind. But I think generally we should be able to run the ball pretty effectively. We've got, ooh, that's a pretty good halfback matchup. We've got, although we have 300 more yards on the season, than Junior Yang has 300 more yards than their halfback on the season with like 30 less carries. So I think that's pretty telling. Halfback draw. They'll get 3 on the ground. Let's see. Just want to get a stop. I really want to get a touchdown because being 3 up just never feels good. Can we get to the quarterback? That might. Oh, man. Can Jeter catch him? He can't. And that is a huge touchdown on their second offensive play of the game. That shocked me. Man. I want to see a replay of that. What coverage? I thought we were in like pretty solid coverage. And we did have a corner on him, but he just beat us. And that's that. Damn. Okay, 7-3 here, halfway through the first quarter, and I guess we've got some work to do. I like to think that that's a fluke, and that's not going to be how this game is going to go on defense, but we don't know until we have another shot. So let's see. I mean, like I said, we're just going to run the ball until they can stop us. They kind of showed that they can stop us on the last one, but we'll make them do it again. Unfortunately, with Junior Yang's health right now, he's just not able to be out there as many places we'd like him to be. I'm going to throw a pass here. Actually, I'm going to audible to an inside zone. We'll give it to Junior Yang again. And that was a mistake as we gain nothing on the play. I thought we were going to lose something. Let's try a screen for Sky Priestley. This should be a successful play. We get a nice block there. We'll cut it back. And we'll get, almost 20 yards on that play. Let's try a halfback counter. Oh, man. Oh, I mean, so our whatever lineman that was, I think that was Larry Lake, missed the block. But Junior Yang able to shrug the defender off and still run for a first down. And you know, for most of the field, our offense is able to operate pretty efficiently. But when we get out to the red zone, that changes quite dramatically. I'm going to try an RPO here. Let's try that bubble play to Azure. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. I'm getting it to him. He's got blocks. Juke, make a man miss, get down to the 7-yard line, and now we're firmly in the red zone. First and goal. Let's go inside zone. Oh, number 17. Honestly, number 17, Josiah Martin. I got to be honest with you. I'm not very impressed with him. He never makes any blocks. He always drops the ball when we throw it to him. R1. That's a touchdown to Amare Azure. And that's, I feel like that's the kind of offense we want to be running there. As we run down the field, pass down the field, very efficiently, very effectively. And we take the lead back in this game 10-3. Let's hope our offenses continue to operate at that level for the rest of the game, and that our defense can do better than they did on the last drive. Although I do think that was just a fluke, but I guess we'll be able to confirm that here in just a minute. Let's see what we could do. Let's go cover 2 invert. RPO. We're able to stop him quickly. 2nd and 9. Let's go for Saw Blitz 1. Yeah, I think they're going to run the ball, to be honest. They don't. It's another little RPO, and he's able to use the blocks effectively and get 8 yards. I'm going to try cover 2 man. This will be the last play of the first quarter if they're able to snap it in time. And they don't. So the first quarter ends. We're up 10-3. I think that our offense is doing well. I defense needs some work. They've got a lot. I mean, that 82 passing yards, that's one play, by the way. Or maybe a couple plays, but like 95% of it is one play. All right, so we've got 3rd and 2. I'm sticking with cover 2 man here. All right, come on, defense. First down. They get like another 10 yards on that one. Let's stick to let's try some zone blitzes. Nice stop there, gaining nothing on that play. I think we should do another zone blitz. I'm going to try another one here. 2nd and 10. Come on, let's get the crowd into it a little bit. Nope. Okay. This might be the exact same play they just called, but they hand it off, and they go nowhere. Lost yardage on the play. I'm going to go Tampa 2 spy here on 3rd and long and see if we can get a stop and get our offense back on the field. I'm going to use it for Farrelly. And they can't, they called a screen, but they couldn't get the pass off in time. We'll get the ball back with a chance to go up by more points. I'd love to go into halftime 17-7 at least, up by 10, maybe even more. We're going to return this. Oh, man, I went down to break a tackle, and there was I thought there was going to be someone there. There wasn't. We could have even gotten more yardage, but what a great return from Azur. He's honestly one of our best players this season, both receiving and returning. And yeah, our blocking is just a little too good for their defense, and they cannot stop Junior Yang. I don't know if you could hear the commentators say that, but he is leading the nation in rushing this year. We've just got a good foundation for running backs at this school. Like, Javian Thomas won the Heisman a couple years ago. He was the nation's leading rusher, I think, 3 years in a row. And now Junior Yang in his first year starting, he might take over that tradition. After I was talking some shit about Josiah Martin earlier, he makes a big catch there, gets us a first down. Let's try trips cross. I'll get it to Junior Yang, open in the middle of the field. First down. I was looking for Azur on the sideline, but it wasn't open. But Junior Yang was wide open there. And this RPO, this should be a touchdown to Azur. Oh, man. But once again, Josiah Martin, 17, can't block anybody for any reason. That should have been a touchdown, 100%. And it's because of Josiah Martin, it wasn't. Get a block there, Josiah. Nice. And we finally... So, you know, he redeemed himself a little bit. He got a block there that allowed Ojulari to score on that RPO flat route. And we'll go up 17-7. And that was a quick drive to extend the lead. And, you know, if they're not able to score here, this game has the potential to get a bit out of hand. You can definitely feel and see the difference between... You know, a top 5 team like Oregon and USC and this team, it's very, very apparent. I don't know why Sky Priestley is still on the kickoff team, but he is. And I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Let's try cover 1 linebacker spy. They are running the ball a lot because they have a great running back, but unfortunately their line just isn't that good, and they just can't get any blocks. They lose 4 on that pass. And the thing about it is before this game, or before the Oregon game, I feel like we weren't playing with that much confidence. Like, you know, I feel like we were getting lucky most of the time we won. Ever since those 2 games, we're going to be playing with confidence as they gain 8 there and make it 3rd and 6. I want to go Tampa 2. Let's go Tampa 2. But because we know we can beat the top dogs. Like, we know we can beat. We know we can win. So these games like this, it's like, this is nothing. We've as I'm giving this whole spiel, they get a first down. I was hoping that was going to be a whatever, a punt. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's try cover 6. But yeah, I think we're playing with more confidence now that we know we can beat the... Nice tackle from Farrelly. They get 8 though. Let's see. Let's go cover 6 again, but with a spy. 2nd and 2, 4 minutes left in the half. I'm going to cover the receiver. They hand it off to the running back, though. And they'll get another first down. They'll cover one hole. I think I'm going to start calling some zone blitzes. Come on. Oh, and we sack him in the backfield. Trevor Nicholson, the 5-star recruit. He's a sophomore this year. Gets the sack. Let's go cover 2, invert drop. Come on, stop him in the backfield, Ferrelli. Nice play, and that's 3rd and 14. Let's go for... I mean, I kind of want to just call the exact same play. Cover 2, our 2 invert drop. Yep, that right there. Come on, we got to get the crowd into this. To stop here, and we have 2 minutes to come down and score again before halftime. Oh, no, don't. Yeah, okay. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We don't even have to use a timeout. So we got 2 minutes, and I think that based on the way our offense has played so far in this one, I don't think it should be a problem for us to score again and make this 24. That would have been roughing the kicker if it wasn't turned off. I'm going to run this way. No, nothing happening there. So we got to go 81 yards to score, which I think is totally doable. To be honest, I'm going to run the ball. Like, they can't stop us. Let's go halfback sting. Oh, this is a goal line. Oops, I didn't mean to call that, but it is what it is. Sky Priestley is able to run through somebody. Let's go outside zone. Junior Yang to get the ball. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to call a timeout. I don't understand how we don't get a block there. We'll have to pass. I thought that our run game might be able to just continue to dominate. Not true at all. I have an eye on Josiah Martin out there. If they're in cover 0, they're not. Getting it to Y. Come on, catch that thing. Oh, you dropped it, man. Like, I don't know what I need to do to get these receivers to catch these passes. Like, what? Like, that pass is incredible. Hits his hands. And then it... Like, hold on to it, man. We'll have to punt here. I thought for sure we were going to be able to score a touchdown. And now all of a sudden they've got a chance to get back in this game. You know, like, that drop has huge implications. So we'll have to play defense more. Not great tackling from Ferrelli. They'll use one of their timeouts. Let's see. I'm going to keep calling 2 invert drop.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously...
Damn. Well, they use their second timeout, so that's good at least. I'm going to stop calling that play. Let's go cover 1, Robert Press. So only one more timeout. Surely they're going to wait until, you know, they're in a field goal position before they might use it. And all of a sudden we can't stop there. Let's go for some zone blitz. Let's try Mike Will too. Come on, is that a screen? He goes out of bounds, 2nd and 3. Let's try Mike Sam. Second and 3. 1 timeout. Definitely in field goal range. And, oh, wow, we got lucky there. Let's try corner blitz 2 here on 3rd and 3. If they don't convert here and they have to kick a field goal, we got time to come down and score again. But they're going to get a first down. So that's that. Let's try hot blitz 3. 45 seconds. One timeout. I'm hoping we get to the quarterback here with a huge blitz. We can't. Boy, stop them. Oh, no, they do get a first down. Shit. All right, I'm going to stop zone blitzing. Let's try a man blitz. And our defense can do nothing to stop these. They used their last timeout, huh? Interesting call. I'm going to try Tampa 2 drop. Not sure why they called a timeout there. Intercept that. That's what we wanted right there. And that just saved huge points on the board. And not only that, but gives us a chance to come down and score. We'll start this at the 20-yard line after that pick. We'll start with a screen. Get the first down and get out of bounds. Should we just take a shot downfield here on 2nd and inches? It's been so long since we've had a huge completion. And they've got cover 1, maybe even cover 0. Tenuda's man-to-man out there. Single covered with 99 speed, 99 acceleration. That is a touchdown. I mean, what are you doing, Oregon State? Oh, Tenuda! I mean, what a completion, what a catch. But, bro, we overthrew it a little bit. I guess we thought he was faster than he was. But we still get all the way down the field, and now we're on the 14-yard line. I'm just upset. Look at that play there. We overthrew him? I mean, still, what a catch, but could have been a touch. I thought for sure that was a touchdown. We'll escape the pocket here. I'm just going to run with Max Davis, and that cornerback or that defensive back went to cover Junior Yang, and I'm like, Max Davis, bro, I'm running right at you. What are you doing? But Max Davis runs it in for a touchdown here before halftime, and we go up 24-7, which all of a sudden makes this game a lot more winnable than it was. I mean, it was already winnable. And now that first drive that Oregon State had where they scored that big passing touchdown, those 7 points don't really seem to mean as much as they did then because we've been able to consistently stop them. And on the drive where they probably could have scored a touchdown, they throw in interceptions. Now with only 5 seconds left in the game, one more play, they're just going to kneel it. We'll go into halftime up 24-7. Come on, kneel it. There we go. It's like I said, halftime 24-7. I think we've got a really good shot at having an easy second half and one that we might end up simming the fourth quarter of. We'll just have to see when we get there if we feel like that's a good idea. The crowd is happy. Their team is going to go 11-0 probably on the year with a chance to go undefeated. I mean, realistically, at this point, I want to go undefeated all the way and win the national championship. And I think that's doable. Like, when you think about it, well, we kind of have to. Like, if we win this game, which I think we will, then we go to Washington next week. That's a winnable game. They're not that good this year. Then we'll have the Pac-12 championship, which we don't, it's not a must win, but we want to win. And then from then on out in the playoff, it's a must win. So, you know, I really think it's not unheard of that we can go undefeated this year. And that would obviously be incredible. And here we go for the start of the second half. We'll kick it off to Oregon State. And see if we can get a bigger lead in this one. Let's go cover 3 drop.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. Fresh start here in the
Come on, get him. Nice sack by Isaiah Patterson, who's, by the way, 3rd on the Heisman watch list as a defensive end. But to be fair, I don't know that he should be on the Heisman list, but he has had quite an incredible year. I mean, every time there's a big moment, he always seems to come up with a sack. This is going to be a screen, but we're able to hit the quarterback before he can pass it. I was hoping that was going to be a sack. On 3rd and 12, I'm going to go for Tampa 2 spy. But yeah, Isaiah Patterson's had an incredible year. Honestly, everyone on our team has. We're undefeated, for goodness sake. Come on, get to the quarterback. And he has to throw that away. And we're going to get the ball back here in good field position since they're on the 11-yard line. And Azur's going to be able to return this. It gets to the outside. And Azur might be, who knows, he might be returner of the year. We'll start with Junior Yang, and this could be a touchdown. It's not, but it's still a really good play. I tried to stiff arm him, but he had the ball in the wrong hand, so he didn't. But see if we can make something happen with level sail, which got to get rid of it. Just get rid of the thing. We broke the sack, thank goodness, because let's try RPO bubble. I think they're in man coverage here, probably. Yes, they are, so we're just going to hand the ball off. And not able to gain much. 3rd and 8 still. I'm going to try a screen. I think Sky Prusy should come in. No, it's going to say Junior Yang. Junior Yang catches. We get a first down. Can he get in the end zone? He can. And we go up 31-7 after the extra point. 31-7. And I think this game is over. I think one more. If we get one more touchdown, we'll probably just sim the 4th quarter. And honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking about not playing Junior Yang in the next game. Because he's having some issues with wear and tear. And he's not able to fully recover because, you know, he's the best halfback in the country. So it's hard for him to recover because he plays so many downs. So it's to prepare for the conference championship, to prepare for the college football playoff. Should we not rest him in the last game of the season when, you know, we are definitely going to be in the Pac-12 championship game because everyone has there's only 2 teams that don't have 2 losses, and we're not one of, like, we are. I mean, we're not one of them. You know what I'm trying to say, like. Every team has 2 losses at least, except for us and USC. So we have 0 and USC has 1. So even if we lose one game, we are still going to be in the conference championship. So the next game doesn't really matter. Oh, my God, and they're not going to convert on 3rd and inches. I was barely even paying attention. But we are 100% in the conference championship game since we've won this. So I'm thinking about just resting Junior Yang and then so he can be, you know, good for... Oh, I should have called a fair catch there. So he can be rested for the bigger games coming up ahead. I'll think about it, and maybe we'll just have Sky Priestley start. And maybe Junior Yang will be like sort of the secondary running back in the next game. Oh, man. If Horton could have gotten a better block there, that would have been a touchdown. But it's not. 2nd and 6. Quick pass to Ojulari. Come on, get there. Not able to. 3rd and 1. Let's try stick. I'm looking for Azur, although Horton's going to be out there. I'm getting it to Horton. Just a quick, easy pass. Breaks a tackle, and we'll get the first down. Let's go inside zone. Oh, and he breaks a tackle. Gets 6 yards on the ground there. Let's try this RPO flat to Ojulari. We've got some blockers. Ojulari is not fast, but he gets us the first down. If he was faster, that's a touchdown. We'll keep it on the ground. Junior Yang, I mean, this drive is just, we're unstoppable right now. Let's try curl wheel. I'm going to get it to Ojulari. Hold on to that. And he does? He actually caught something. Wow. Nice job, man. Let's try Y trail. Give it to X. He's open. And that's a touchdown for Azur. And, yeah, it's so funny. They scored that huge. So on their first drive, it was a 2-play drive. And they threw a huge touchdown pass. And since then, their offense has done nothing. And our offense has done everything. 38-7. And unless they score before the 4th quarter, we're just going to sim the rest of this game. Oh, wow. And that's the game. That's just unfortunate, really, for Oregon State. We'll get to the 5-yard line. I mean, we're starting the drive on 1st and goal. We'll try that RPO read flat again and see if we can get Ojulari open. We might be able to. Depends on what that defensive end and the safety do. I didn't like it. So we ran the ball. Ooh, we got to the 1-yard line. Great defense to stop us. We're just going to do a QB blast. And we'll have Max Davis just run it in. And that's an easy touchdown. And after that, we will sim the 4th quarter. As we'll go up 46-ish? 45. 45-7. And that is a win. We'll sim the rest of the game. No need to continue that. And we'll see if any other scores happen. Oregon State scored a touchdown. They scored another touchdown. Well, that was a little scary. But still a great win in our last home game of the season. I'm trying to think who's a senior. Tenuta, this is his last home game as a college football player. Oh, a lot of defensive players too. Tenuta, Josiah Martin, Jerez Lacey, Sky Priestley, Isaiah Patterson, BJ Kennedy, Farrelly. I think those are all the seniors starting for us. But there you go. There's our 11th win of the year. Now we just got to prepare for our final game of the season. And I know it's just tough because if Junior Yang wasn't fighting for a Heisman Trophy, I would 100% sit him in the next one. Max Davis goes 16-20, 223 with 4 touchdowns. What a game for Max Davis. Junior Yang's got a $154 on the ground. Crazy. Sky Priestley with 40 and Max Davis with 16 and 2 rushing touchdowns. Ojulari had 5 catches and a touchdown. Azura had 2 touchdowns. So obviously just a great game overall. Let's get back to the main menu and advance the week. And Max Davis is Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. Could he be the National Player of the Week? He's not. And here we are after 11 in a row in our last game of the season, regular season. Washington's ratings, I mean, they're 6-5 of the year, 3-4 in conference play, but their ratings are legit. 88 overall with 87-89 offense and defense. This isn't going to be an easy game. So I think we will have to indeed play Junior Yang. And well, that's a big game, Georgia versus Georgia Tech. Let's look at the Heisman watch. I mean, Junior Yang still got to be at the top. I mean, that was a huge game, 154 on the ground. And we've got one more left. Virginia Tech still second. Washington State third in the country. They're in the Pac-12, but we did not play them this year. USC 6th. Oregon 10. Who's in... let me look at the conference standings. Who's second right now? It is... Who would we potentially play? Oh, wow. USC lost again. Oh, wait, no. They already had a loss when we played them. So they've lost twice. So, yeah, we're guaranteed to go to the conference championship. Because at most we can lose one game. And but USC is second. Could we be looking at a USC rematch? We very well might be looking at a USC rematch in the conference championship. Could be Washington State. It won't be Oregon. So it's either going to be USC or Washington State. We'll see how they play this week. And I think Washington State actually... Oh, no, USC's done. They've played all of their conference games. They've played 8. Washington State's got one more to go. So if Washington State can get another win, I don't know which one of them goes. We'll have to see. But that'll be that for this episode. Hit the like button and subscribe. We'll see you next time for Washington.